Hey, Mike with Mike's Bags, and today I am reviewing the Fatal by B3 Cornhole. And I've gotten a ton of requests for this bag, a ton of questions about this bag, people asking about this bag since it was released. I finally had time to really throw the bag, break it in, and get some videos done. So let's go ahead and dive in and review this bag. I'll tell you what I found out with it. We'll start with the materials on this. Slow side, this is that herringbone carpet that you find in the Wizard, the Sorcerer, the Fallen X, the local Hustler X. It's a wonderful material. It's a very popular material because of how player friendly it is, right? It's controllable. You can. It's very versatile. It's a speed rating. I'm gonna call it a 5-speed. I will say this material, you can really manipulate the speed on this probably more than any other material out there, in the sense that the more you rough this material, the slower it's going to play. The cleaner and smoother that you keep it, the faster it's going to play. Mine are, you probably can't see it. Mine are pretty fuzzy. I throw outdoors, I throw on concrete, it roughs us up. They get dirty, they get sweating them. Mine are playing on the slower side, probably, I don't know, slow 5, somewhere between a 4.5 and a 5. They're really slow down. I like that. I really love the control of that, having that little slower speed on it. But you can, I've seen this material play anywhere from a 4 up to like a 6. So anywhere in that range. I'll call it a 5-speed just for normal conditions, normal bags. I'm gonna say it's a 5-speed. Fast side on this is the same fast side you find on the Coyote and the Ranger that B3 uses. It's a 9-speed material. It's very similar in playability and even the feel to the Pro Sniper, Viper, Deadhead fast side. So if you're familiar with that, that's kind of what you got here. A little different material, but plays very similar. At 9-speed, it'll slap. It's very fast up to boarding conditions. It's great for collecting. It'll push through any bag. It'll push through multiple bags. Wonderful material. So you're going to 5 and 9 speed on this bag. Template-wise, this is that medium template. I will say, and I can't remember if I read this on a Facebook post or if Andy told me, B3 actually changed their templates ever so slightly, and I think on pretty much all their bags, they're just a hair bit larger. Although, if I wasn't told that, I don't think I would notice that. In fact, I brought a set, my Coyotes up here, which were the, I guess I would say the older type. These were the release edition Coyotes. And these are, if I look at it close enough, I think I can see maybe that Fatal is just a hair bit bigger. It's not much. There's very little difference. So honestly, if you're familiar with the Coyote or the Ranger template, that's the same template you're getting with this Fatal here. It's a nice template, right? It's a medium template right down the middle. I think you're going to like it. The fill in here, it's a medium amount of fill, but it's got a decent amount of flop for it, which I really like. I like the flop. Now, this bag also has that performance liner that you find in the Coyote, the Ranger, the Justice. Actually, I think it was the Justice video. Actually went more in depth about the performance liner, exactly what it does. But it's a super slick material. It sets on the other side of the carpet. So between the fill and the carpet, there's this really slick material. Reduces the friction on that fill. So when that bag is on the hole, the fill and the beads aren't having to get the resistance of this stickier material. They've got a super slick material to reduce the friction, to encourage them to want to just cascade and drip in that hole better. It also really improves the hand feel to me. There's some, I don't know exactly, it makes the bag feel fuller than what it is, but every bag that I've had from B3 that has that liner, they just feel awesome. It's like a super soft feeling. If you haven't had an opportunity to throw the Coyote, the Ranger, the Justice, the Fatal, I recommend you do. I encourage you to do it. Either go find somebody as a set to try them, or go buy yourself a set. I think you're going to love, if hand feel is important to you, you're really going to love the way the bag feels. Now, the other thing's different on the Fatal here is the fill. This is a new fill that B3's got. It's a blend, kind of a blend of 3 different fills they've put together, mixed up to create the fill in here, and I absolutely love it. It's a very hole friendly. It's very controllable. You can shape shots. It's just a wonderful fill. So, and to me, that's the big, I get a ton of questions about the Coyote and the Fatal. People ask me all the time, which bag do I get? The Coyote, the Fatal. They're both the similar speeds, basically a 5-9 speed. Obviously, the big difference is the material. Still, some materials are different. But, I mean, maybe it's a personal preference where you like this carpet or the herringbone carpet. That's a personal thing. But as far as playability goes, I would say, for me, if I wanted to go more of a hole-for-hole game, or if I didn't throw a really flat bag, I would say the Coyote's the better way to go. That flatter fill is going to land a little softer, a little more forgiving, not going to kick as much on you. It's great for just running straight up the board, putting your bags in. If I want to play a more of a dirty style game and I want to throw cut shots, I want to throw rolls, I want to get creative, do shot shaping, I think I would go with the Fatal, just because this fill is more active, so it's easier to cut, it's easier to roll, it's easier to flop. It's just, it's great for shaping shots. But again, if I want to go hole for hole, I can use this bag. If I want to throw rolls and cuts, I can still use this. So it really becomes a personal preference. But I would say that the simple rule of thumb is what style of game you want to which bag you're going to choose. That's just a question I get asked a bunch. So hopefully I'll clarify that a little bit. On my side, kind of maybe a little spoiler here, but this Fatal is really starting to replace the Coyote Man bag. I absolutely love this bag. It just fits my style perfectly. And you'll see as you watch, I put a lot of bags in the hole with it, which leads me to playability. So the great thing about this bag, and the one thing of this material and why it's becoming so popular, I mean, I say becoming, it's been very popular, it's becoming even more popular now, is because of the versatility of it. You know, you can go hole for hole and just match your opponent shot for shot and put your 12 points up, try to outscore them. You can do that. This material would do it. This bag would do it. Wonderful for that. But you can also put a blocker up there. You can also cause congestion, cause chaos, and then you can throw your cuts, you can throw your rolls, your flops, you can shape shots, you can get around bags, you can bully bags, you can do all of that. And really this bag, and one other thing I didn't mention on this when I talked about the template chains, one other thing they did B3 chains as well is the corners are not quite as rounded. Again, it's really hard to notice. I don't know if you can really see it as well. I don't know. It's really tough to see. It's very subtle, very, very subtle. And again, if I wasn't told that or didn't read that, I don't know if I would have noticed it. But to me, the benefit of more of a corner is I find the bags become easier to collect because, again, you're just trying to clip a corner. And if you've got less rounded corner, more of a square corner, it's easier to hit that corner, collect, push in. So it makes it very easy to collect. And after these bags were phenomenal at collecting. I started realizing that early on as I was throwing. I was like, wait, I'm collecting bags that I didn't think I could. So I started getting more crazy. And I would have bags that were completely on the opposite side of the board, other side of the hole, and I would throw a cut shot, even a fast side cut shot, come across, catch it, drag it in, bags on my side that probably were out of play. I could step out and go after it. It's really great when you have a bag that's super collectible because it gives you the confidence to throw that blocker wherever you need to on the board. I can put the blocker as far over my opponent's side as I need to, knowing that I can go get it if I have to. If my opponent doesn't push it in or bring it back to my side, I can go after it and collect it and get it. And that's what I love about the bag is that I can be more disruptive in my dirty board style game and know that at the end I can still collect my bags and actually get points if I need to, or get my 12 points if I need to match my opponent or whatever. So it makes it fun to play. And I also can, if I'm playing against a dirty style opponent, I can cut around them. Like they throw a blocker in front of me, I can throw cut shots, I can throw get arounds, I can throw bullet beats. I can do what I need to do to leave their blockers there and make them collect and punish them for blocking me. So the versatility of this bag, the what you can do with this bag is really phenomenal. I absolutely love it. It's just there's not really anything negative to say. And in whole friendliness and forgiveness, the flop of this bag, and as well as that little bit of a corner difference, I think really helps the forgiveness of it. It widens that landing zone. So if you're a little off left or right when this bag comes up, just get that corner in the hole. It's going to spin around and come back in. And if it doesn't and it hangs there, especially if it hangs on the side, very easy to collect. Again, you can throw a cut shot, come across, need to collect it. I had no issues with these bags bunching or clogging the hole. I think the floppiness and I think the beads and the fill really make this bag just want to melt, just want to drip right into the hole, and they do it wonderfully. I mean, it's a fun bag to throw. Like I said, it's really become one of my go-to bags now when I play. If I'm not out trying to test out new bags and I'm actually playing to be competitive, to have fun, it's the bag I tend to reach to the most right now is this Fatal. I just absolutely love it. It fits my style of game very well. So that leads me to availability. And B3 has a website, b3cornhole.com. You can go there to purchase the bags. They had quite a few different color options available for the Fatal, as well as they do have a custom option if you're looking for a one-of-one design, a unique, putting your logo or some kind of a design. They do that. The standard bag, the custom option is a little more expensive. The standard designs of these, they run $79.95. They include shipping on them, but it also comes with the ACO stamp. These are ACO approved. So if you play at ACO events, these are approved for next year where you're required to have the stamp on your bags. It's a wonderful deal. It's one of the best values of cornhole media. $80 for a set of high quality bags, some of the best quality bags that you can get out there. Absolutely love these Fatals especially, but I love a lot of the B3 bags. I've really raved about them in the past. I really recommend it. I think this is one of those bags that pretty much everybody is going to enjoy. I really do. I encourage you, if you're looking for any set of bags, you're looking for something different, check out the Fatal. Give them a chance. I think you're gonna love them. If you've thrown them, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I always love hearing your guys' opinions. I thank you so much for the support, and I thank you for watching.